Hi, this is Matt with Ultimate SEO. In this really quick video, I'm just going to go over the Disavow tool. Officially, according to Google, you should not use the Disavow tool unless you are facing manual action. You find out if you have manual action by visiting Google Search Console. Within Google Search Console, if it says that you have manual action, then yes, you certainly should use the Disavow tool. If you do not have manual action, though, it is sometimes prudent and good use to use the Disavow tool. I put this to the test by disavowing hundreds of domains that link to the Ultimate SEO website. They were all from the Globe. I hate the Globe. Who is the Globe? Well, any one of these addresses right here on the screen is the Globe. I'm going to copy that and paste it for you so you can quickly see what their website is. But basically, they have hundreds of sites that all look exactly the same, and they have the most spammiest links. You don't request to be indexed by them. They just index you. At first, I figured that Google would know that this is what I call ransom links, because you can pay them to not link to you. But they link to you, and I had hoped that Google would not count those, but I'm pretty sure they do, just because I have disavowed hundreds of these domains. And the domains, if you use a site, for instance, like SEMrush, you'll notice that all the domains come from Sweden. Why do you have hundreds of domains from Sweden backlinking to you? If you do, then you're one of the many people that gets to deal with the Globe. With that being said, if you look at this text file, and it needs to be a text file, all right? You don't necessarily need to worry about what you name it, but it does need to end with txt. As you can see, each domain is listed within the text file here. It says domain, and then colon, and then the actual domain name. There's no HTTPS, there's no HTTP, there's no URL afterwards, okay? This is how you block everything from that domain. Now, can you block a URL? Sure, you can. You can enter specific URLs if you would like to. I would recommend not doing that, just because, you know, if the site is like a WordPress site, for instance, and, you know, that URL, it can change, basically. It could become, you know, page 2. And then if you've disavowed the specific URL and it moves from page 1 to page 2, then you've no longer disavowed it. More than likely, if you're disavowing a link, you probably are disavowing the entire site. So I would use the domain colon. There's really no limit to the amount of domains that you can add to your disavow file, because as you can see, I've got a lot. Again, all of these, to my knowledge, are the Globe. And now you can kind of see how spammy things can get, just because they've got all of these domains pointing to my domain. Actually, officially, they're pointing to a subdomain that doesn't even exist. But still, I don't like having the subdomain linked to, right? So I've got every website here that is listed in my disavow should be connected to the Globe. Additionally, you can find out what are good sites to add to your disavow list, right? By going to tools, for instance, like SEMrush. They give you a toxicity score. I usually go with 100% toxicity. So just because something's 71% toxic, I don't necessarily disavow it. Just because there are sites that I own that will pop up on there, and they're not spammy. They just are brand new. So I won't disavow everything. But if it's 100%, it's more than likely worth disavowing.